Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
This is the Loud Lounge. Come chill at the Loud Lounge.
We are chilling at the Loud Lounge.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge with yours truly, Chung Lee and Selector Frey. Today we have with us Janson. Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. How you guys doing?
Great.
Officially welcome.
Yes, yes.
So I'm going to shake your hand.
Oh boy.
Because tonight, in this interview, Bermuda, we're going to get the whole aspect of who Mr. Janson is. The father, the corrupted party promoter.
Man, don't go there, man.
The marketing rep, as well as the men's clothing shop representative.
Man, that's a nice introduction there, bro.
So no long talking, let's get straight into it. Those that don't know Janson, this is the face behind a lot of Bermuda's, as we will now call it, the over 30s parties. He was originally VIP Promotions, where he collabed with promoters such as Wall Apache, as well as Smooth. I knew Janson when he had her. Now it's the bold, cool, clean guy look.
Hey, Frey. You gotta take it there.
Just the age, man. The age is catching up, you know?
Yeah. Don't worry. I keep it clean too. And what we now can see is a backbone of our culture is your back to basics parties.
Yes.
And with your back to basics parties, I've been to a couple of wrong places. I enjoy the atmosphere. And the main reason why I enjoy these parties, because they take me back to when I was going out. It was like the beginning.
Yeah.
So you have that Captain's Lounge, later Spinning Wheel, when Paradise was going on. And then we moved into Odyssey and Oasis. So
that was kind of what we was actually looking for too with the whole back to basics. And this kind of started back in 2016 really when I was just doing some events for Beck's. So I worked with Import and Export, and he was looking to do some sort of marketing for Beck's beer, and I was like, kind of, where does Beck's really sell? So I was trying to think of like older spots. So I was like, let me go check around places and see what the vibe is around there. And then from there, I had a couple of marketing dollars. So I called Juggler up and said, let's start doing some events or whatnot. And I don't even think it was called Back to Basics at that point in time. I think it might be just called like Old School Exploration or something sort of generic. And then, after the pandemic, we got sort of circled back and it was like, oh, let's go just try this again. And that's where Back to Basics came from. So
okay, because I can honestly say it's very catchy.
Yeah.
So those that are in the mature ages of living as myself.
Yes.
And I actually appreciate over 30s now because I'm over 30 now, so I look forward to all this type of parties.
And it's funny too, because even when the guys first started out, going back even further in VIP from Zodiac days.
Yes,
we started out, and I was probably like 32, over 30s parties. Like now I'm 48, so it don't even feel like over 30s now. Even like 30s.
Now what coming in?
Seems like kind of young right now, but you get the kind of gist that it's that nice mature crowd that people's looking for. You know what I'm saying? Nice element, nice vibe. You know what I mean? And place is just the perfect spot for it.
And drama free.
That's the key.
Drama free. And fellas, if you're looking for a nice, beautiful lady, put on your Savage. Sometimes some Hustlers Paradise girl, some Hustle girl. Or we can even slip to Freshman.
Hey,
you can see I'm wearing Urban Island right now, right? Look at the camera wearing Urban Island.
That's real nice, man. That's real nice. It's clean.
You come to this parties, but we want to talk about those that don't know the backtrack. College-educated man.
Yeah.
From his promotion style, he picked up some things in Hampton University and brought that knowledge back to Bermuda. So what really got you into promoting?
So in Hampton, we started doing we weren't even doing reggae parties. We were doing reggae parties, but we were in charge. It was called lush parties, and everyone just go from house to house, and all the Caribbeans to get together, and so it just had these lush parties with just alcohol and fuse and just drinking and just having a good time. My boys played reggae at the time, but at that point in time, I wasn't really thinking about making money. It was just more like the fun and just enjoying each other and stuff like that. So fast forward, I get out to Atlanta where I do my masters and stuff like that. And so going out to parties in Atlanta, and I'm seeing promoters like AG Entertainment. These guys was like running Atlanta. So you had clubs like Vision, ASU. And I'm just looking at the thousands of people that come to these events all the time. Like, dang, how these guys are doing this? And it was just a vibe, you know what I mean? And these guys was making so much money out there, it was ridiculous. And to find out where they started from, where they were like parking attendants, and then just sort of got a connection with somebody, and it led to them getting their first club, and then them started bringing like celebrities into the spots, and every time it was like a celebrity at the club, it was like crazy. So I'm like, all this is good in my mind. It's like, okay, when I get back to Bermuda, I'm gonna start doing some events, because it looks like it could be a good bit of money could be made here, and I like having a good time, I like going out, I like partying, so why not try to make money doing what you like? So that's kind of where I started from. And so when I got back, I went to school with my boy Steven. He was part of the Zodiac crew, and then I think Good Times, I think they were called Good Times.
Yes.
With Shock and Loss and DeForest, they were just sort of breaking up, so they were looking to do something as well. So that's how the Zodiac kind of formed. And we was kind of like under the sort of Bar Movement Jam umbrella, because these guys was a Bar Movement Jam as well. So we was sort of linked up with them, and from there it just started. And that was like 2006, and that whole 2006 was straight crazy. Like every party we did, it was hitting, like, you know what I mean? So the parties that, I don't know if you guys remember Bubbles, used to be at the Sinasta Hotel.
Bottom there.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Before my time a little bit, but
Bubbles was nice. It was there for like a short period, maybe like half a year really, you know what I mean?
She got shut down.
She got shut down.
We had Chris Brown in there illegally.
Yup. He might have been, what, 15?
yeah, that's my age.
So, and then from there it was just like crazy, smooth sailing. So that's where it started from.
Now, you talked about where you got your ideas and some of the concepts that you brought to Bermuda. Some of the parts that really stick to my brain, that's embodied in my brain, is the Bad Girl party.
Yeah.
She used to. And how did that come about?
So going back, what I was thinking with Bad Girls was the same thing. I was remember when you have great parties in Atlanta, but when there's a celebrity coming in, it took it to a next level. So I'm trying to think, okay, what celebrities could I bring to Bermuda? Trying to bring a regular, like, A celebrity is super expensive. So I was looking, and I think Facebook was really, like, popping at the time. And every, like, I think it might have been Monday or whatever, after Bad Girls, people was like, oh, Bad Girls, you see this? Did you see that? Did you see that? So I was like, you know what? Let me go hit up one of these lot and just, I think Twitter might have been around at that point in time. And you could just find, you know, the booking information from right there. So I said, let me just see what happens. Let me try to connect with somebody from there. And I hit up somebody, and it was like, yeah, I would love to come to Bermuda. And they weren't expensive at that point in time, you know what I mean? So they had that wide,
factor.
you know what I'm saying, that wow factor where a lot of people knew them, but the rate was reasonable. So I was like, okay, yeah. So I think we started out with Kendra. And that might have been at the Rum Bar. And then we did Cat at the Rum Bar, and that popped off. Then we did, I think, Leah Lorraine at the Cellar, and that kicked off. And I was sort of building, because I knew Natalie was gonna pop off, but I said, let me just try to build it. And then once summertime came, Snorkel Park, I said, let me hit up Natalie. I think I bought her and Kendra. I bought two of them at the same time, and
it blew up.
It was so crazy. And what I liked about Natalie was she's crazy in real life. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like an act. She's really nuts. So she was like, oh, let's take her around. So I think we guys had like on the jet skis and stuff, and really showed her a great time before the event. Had her drinking Swizzle and just all on the water and stuff like that. So she was just loving it. So by the time she got to the Snorkel Park, she was like just activated, you know what I mean? And she just took it to the next level. And I think we had to film. Lemon was up there. He was filming it for us. And you know, the YouTube views are still going crazy. Like,
good Lord.
My YouTube channel, I think I got like over 1 million. You know what I'm saying? Just views, just based on them girls alone. Like, so it was nuts, man.
I want to say on behalf of Selector Free and the awesome crew, as well as Reem from Champion Squad, we will shake your hand and appreciate you for corrupting us.
Yeah, man.
Because that cruise
His cruise on the Sunday, yeah.
That cruise changed our lives. It made me look at Bermuda in a whole different light from a DJ perspective.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people were conservative, they weren't conservative.
Oh, no.
Right?
Frey wasn't conservative?
Oh, no. Trust me, I had a good time.
Good Lord.
Nice time.
But before you finish, we'll be right back. We have to pay some bills.
Come chill
We
at
are
the
chilling
Loud
at the
Lounge.
Loud Lounge.